what we've come up with is kind of our variation on a French classic, which is actually called tarte tatin, but we call it upside down apple pie. And we're gonna use our Spice House freshly ground cinnamon in this dish. It's really awesome. I like it. Typically, a tarte tatin does not have cinnamon. This is an American dessert, so cinnamon for this dessert really needs to be intense. It's going to overcome a lot of apple, a lot of tartness, a lot of pastry. So very powerful cinnamon, and that's what we got from the Spice House. We're going to start with Granny Smith apples, and we're just going to carefully peel them just to get off a lot of just the peel. We don't want to actually cut much into the apple, and even if we leave some of the peel on, that's okay. It just adds the complexity, the flavor of the dish. What we don't want to do is dig deep into the apple. It makes the apples a little softer as they cook. So as you can see, I'm just barely getting the skin. And you can use a peeler or anything else if you want. I just prefer a paring knife. I usually have one laying around, so that's what we use. And we're just going to cut these in half. Reason being is we want a nice flat surface for the pie so that we can develop some caramelization on the top of the apple. What we're going to do is we're going to take a copper bimetal pan. Conducts heat very well. We're going to sprinkle in a little bit of sugar. This is just plain raw sugar. A little squeeze of lemon juice. And we're just going to lay some apples in right on top of the sugar, flat side down. I'm going to take a few pieces of butter and just dot it with a few pieces of butter. This will help make the caramel. And a little bit more plain sugar. And then we're going to start it out with just a pinch of our cinnamon sugar with our cinnamon from the Spice House. Just a little bit to get started. We just want to cook a little bit of that cinnamon into the apples. And then over a very low flame, gently cook these apples. Take about 10 minutes and start to develop some caramel. We're just going to lay our pie crust right over the top of the pie, just like you would a regular pie. And we're just going to tuck in the edges a little bit. We cut a little chimney, just like we would a regular pie. And this is going to go in a 375-degree oven for about 14 minutes.